Both indoor and outdoor plants can be propagated through cuttings, and today we'll be seeing how to make the right cutting so that not even a single cutting goes waste. Hello friends, welcome to Shallows Artistry. And all the plants that you're seeing now, they're all creeper plants, creeper varieties. As you can see, there are monstera, some syngonium varieties, some philodendron varieties going on. And I've supported all these creeper plants using coir pole. You can also use moss pole. This was very inexpensive and I found it in Meesho. It was very useful too, so I bought this one. This plant is Syngonium batik. As you can see throughout the stem, there are a lot of roots emerging here and there, and these are aerial roots. Usually aerial roots emerge from the root nodes that are present in the stem, and it just absorbs all the moisture that is present in the atmosphere. And these roots, you can see, they are very lengthy. So here you can see right under the leaves, the roots have started emerging out from root nodes, and some of them have gone inside the coir as well. This is where we are going to make our first cutting. We can use a scissor used for gardening, or you can also use any sharp knife. And please don't use serrated knives here, it will be very difficult for the plant. And this is quite easy for us because already we know that the root nodes are present because roots are seen from outside. But in some cases, if it is not a creeper plant, or even in creeper plant in some varieties, the roots will not be seen from outside. Even then, it is very evident that root nodes are always present right under the leaves, so we can make a cutting there. Here you can see a very small root has started coming out, and some are still like a pub. It has not come out at all. Whereas this is philodendron lemon lime. There are a lot of roots. They're all very lengthy as well. Here already we have made 2 cuttings from the same plant. While making cuttings in creepers, it's really easy because it's already seen from the outside. And this is monstera. Here you can see that a root is going right into this coir. We have to make sure that it's not disturbed. Slowly we have to make cutting without disturbing the other roots. Yeah, it has gone inside. We have to be very careful. Here also you can see that the root is already there and some of the other roots are very small. We can make n number of cuttings from the same plant. This is going to be very difficult because the twigs are all very close by. It's quite difficult to make a cutting here. Very carefully I'm making a cutting in the center without disturbing the other roots. Also you can see that the cutting itself is quite cross. Even then there is a very small root that is present. And this one is peperomia. It's quite difficult to find out where the root node is in peperomia, but as I told you, root nodes are always present under the leaves, so just cut it as such. You can also use the leaves alone and make this cutting. Now these are the separate cuttings that we have from already existing plants, and these cuttings are going to grow into separate plants. Now place all the cuttings into clean water. Make sure the glass is washed and the water is clean because contaminated water leads to root rot. After a week, you can start noticing small roots emerging out. If the root already exists, then the root might have developed. Here also, a little bit of root has started coming out. And the next is peperomia. You can see a small white color dot. That is our root. And the next one is philodendron lemon lime and monstera. They have also started leaving out roots. And some of the roots have been developed. Finally, this is the second week. In the second week, you can see that the roots have developed even better. Especially in peperomia, you can see that there are a lot of tiny roots emerging in all the directions. Here the roots are fresh and healthy. Healthy roots are always white in color, and if you see yellowing or browning of roots, then that is an indication of root rot. Here all the root systems are healthy. You can see 1 or 2 yellow and brown leaves. It's quite common to see yellowing of leaves because it is the older leaves that grow yellow. It can be cut and removed. And also while cleaning the water, it is advisable to clean the roots as well. And if you find this brown leaves, and if the leaf is quite soggy just like this, it has to be removed immediately because it's a sign of root rot. And any other cutting that is kept in the same planter has the potential to rot as well. So it is advisable to immediately change the planter, change the water and place them separately. By the end of 2 weeks, you can notice that the roots which were already there, it would have started developing well, and the cuttings that had no roots at all, it would have started leaving out new roots. You can choose to keep it as water plants itself, or you can also transfer them into soil. And if you want the plants to grow to its optimum potential, it is advisable to keep it in soil. Keep it in fertile soil, breathable soil, and also make sure the planter is well drained. And once these plants start thriving and they grow into new plants, then again we can take cuttings from these new plants and make more and more of plants from the existing plants. So this is a very inexpensive method. You can make an urban jungle using this method. You don't have to spend on nurseries. Instead, just reuse the plants that are already existing in your garden. If you like this video, do share it with your friends and family members who are interested in gardening, and also subscribe our channel for more such videos, and press the bell button so that you will get all the notifications once I upload the videos. Thank you so much for watching.